Broadcasting live in 185 countries, 6 3/4 continents, on the International Space Station, and carried on both Voyager Golden records. It's the Weekly Rumble, where we place 4 YouTubers in a cage with a live lion. Oh wait, that's not how this works? The Weekly Rumble, where we pit the wits and opinions of 4 YouTubers against each other. Well, Chris Knight dishes out the points, or takes them away. Without further BS, here is your host, Chris Knight.
Yes, guys, it is another episode of The Rumble, and we've got 2 veterans and 2 newbies here today. And I can't wait to get down to it. We're going to have them introduce themselves here in just a second. No wild card today as far as the people on the stream. We've got 3 judges, of course, in the back room that are not yet identified. If they choose not to be identified, they can stay totally, what is that word? Ambiguous.
Incognito.
That's it. Yeah, incognito. They can stay like that all the way through the whole stream, or if they've got something they just have to say, they can out themselves right there, right here, live on stream. But at the end of the stream, they will be giving up who they are. That's how we do it here on The Rumble. Let's go ahead and have all 4 of our guests today give a quick introduction, where you can be found, all that good stuff. We'll start with you, Mr. Madmartigan of MBE Entertainment, or Mad Barber Entertainment.
How do I turn you down?
How do you turn me down? I can do that myself.
Okay,
so,
cool.
While you're talking, I'll do that.
By the way, am I doubled up? Is my audio doubled? All right.
No, you're good.
Yep. Hey.
All right. Go ahead and tell everybody about yourself.
Oh, everybody? Yeah. Hey, it's me, Madmartigan. Or in the Spanish circles, El Madmartigano. That's Spanish for Madmartigan. You can catch me on our channel, Mad Barber Entertainment. We do street smarts. We just finished up with the 1994 Fantastic Four movie. That was awesome. We gave it a 9.5. What about the Saturday? What is today? Thursday? Saturday.
Yeah.
Thursday. We're going to start a new movie. It's going to be great. I'm still a little concerned with the Cowboys, at least on the defensive side. I don't know if the offensive line is healthy enough to make it through a longer schedule. So that has me worried. More than anything is being on Hard Knocks, because rarely is there a team that even has a winning record after being on Hard Knocks. But we'll be doing fantasy football on our channel this year. The draft is going to be next month. We have 2 British guys who don't know anything about football, and Culture and I will be there as well. So we may bring in a couple other people. Who knows? I don't know. Benny Loves You is a great movie. It's a good one. I watched that not too long ago. That was really good. Mm-hmm. Anyway.
All right. Well, thank you for being here.
You just let
again.
me keep going. I don't know why. Like, I was out of stuff like 3 minutes.
Because normally you don't go for that long, so I was enjoying it. Up next, we'll talk to Mr. Elihu, consummate runner-up, yet to be winner. It's Mr. Elihu. Tell him about yourself, Elihu.
I am a short English YouTuber, otherwise known as Elihu, because I can be found everywhere and nowhere at the same time. I may be in the chat or in the stream. You never know. But we can definitely find me every Wednesday at 12 noon Pacific time with my show called What's Up with the Universe, where I talk astronomy, astrophysics, science. You know, that thing like magic but real.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. Very nice. And then first time contestant, Mr. Michael T. of High Desert Comics. Michael, how you doing?
What's up, everybody? Michael T. High Desert Comics right here. This is the full title of my YouTube channel. You can find me doing the Monday morning marathon every week, where I go for 9 hours talking about different like Comicscape projects, independent works, things like that, and various pop culture sundry. You can also find me on the Twitter as being a complete ass. So,
Cool. You kind of have to be to deal with some of the idiots over there. So, I mean, what can you say?
Gotta have a thick skin. Oh, and in side note, Dallas Cowboys suck.
Oh, here we go.
That felt unnecessary.
Madmartigan, you can slam me all you want. I'm a Raiders fan.
Oh, shit.
Oh, come on.
No, even worse.
Sucks.
Why
Oh,
even start?
oh, sorry. Vegas. Oops, sorry.
All right. Last but not least, it's Mr. Ambassador. Ambassador, how are you today?
I am doing extremely well. Thank you once again, Chris, for having me on this evening to join this motley crew of Internet minds. You can find me at my channel, The Ambassadorling, where I talk pop culture, modern, retro. I do live streams, I do uploads, I do weekly reviews of Babylon 5, and I do the occasional director spotlight, and my next director spotlight will be on the one and only Mr. Ridley Scott later next week. So
I used to do Craig Zoller, fantastic director, pretty new. He did Bone Tomahawk, Jacked Across Concrete, and Brawl on Cell Block 99. He's a very unique, visionary director. He writes all his own stuff. In fact, the producer that he works with is working with the Daily Wire and Gina Carano. So I'm hoping that they can get him on board as well. Definitely check out his stuff.
Cool.
groovy.
All right, guys. We got 4 of you. We have 3 topics we're going to do today, and we're going to read through the rules really quick. They don't change too often. The thing that'll change it is the wild card wheel. First off, 2 topics from each panelist, but today, again, it is a Rumble Crumble, as I like to call it, which is leftovers from past Rumbles and maybe the rule of 3 here and there. Just depends. It's topics that I pick out that haven't been used yet that I think deserve to be used.
Yeah,
Now,
there's a reason one of them hasn't been used yet, but we'll get to it.
Oh, okay. All right. Now, the Wheel of Time will start with 1, 2, and 3 minute times on it, and those times will stay on the board for the entire show. If the 4 or 5 minute times are added by the wild card wheel, we will remove them when they are spun. That meaning that you'll only be able to get on 1 time. Really quick here. MB Geek, $2 super chat. Thank you very much. My pick for the win is We Are All Kosh.
I am Groot.
All right.
Thank you, Geek. Appreciate it, bud, and I will do my best to not let you down.
All right. Now, you will all start with a mulligan. That mulligan can be used to do one of 2 things. Add time to your time to speak or take time away. So if you have a 3 minute time, you can take it down to a 1 minute or 2 minute time, or you can take it up to a 4 or 5 minute time, because 4 and 5 minutes are the other 2 times it used to be on the wheel. So those are the other 2 times you can do it. You can't do seconds, you got to do minutes. Now, if you use your mulligan to add time, your points from the judges will be automatically doubled. So remember that. That mulligan can get you some extra points. Now, the wheel of names will be spun at the beginning of each round to choose who's the starting panelist. And once your name has been picked, it'll be removed from the wheel of names, okay? Now, the 3 mystery judges who you do not know, you just know them as Judge 1, 2, and 3, they will be giving you a 1 to 10 rating on 3 different categories. So you have a possible 30 points for each category. Those 3 categories are use of time possible. You'll get 10 points max on that. Overall comment, message, or ability to BS your way through the topic. Yes, we accept BS as your answer, as long as you make it sound like you're talking about the topic. So if you know absolutely nothing about it, but you can BS your way through and make it sound like you're a scholar, perfect. Now, the third thing is to stay on target. Respect the original topic in question. Somebody did put their thoughts into it, and I don't want you sitting there bad-mouthing it. So please just take it seriously and stay on target with that topic. You get 10 points for that max. So it's a total of 1 to 30 for a total of a max of 90 from all 3 judges put together. I see we've got a Canadian $10 super chat from Dandelion Fluff. If you give money, will you bring back more of the crazy wheels? Hashtag Wheel of Winners. Maybe. We can talk about that.
No.
If we can raise money for the channel in the excess of $10,000, I will bring every damn wheel I've ever made into this game. Guaranteed. All right. So does everybody understand those rules?
Yes.
Indeed.
Awesome. Okay, so what we're going to do right here, right now, is we're going to share the sound. We're going to share the screen. And here are the wheels. Yes, this is the wild card wheel to start with. We're going to see what your wild card is for the night. I will turn that down because I'm sure it's way louder than it needs to be. Sorry, guys.
That was impressively offensive.
Yeah, I know. Oh, this is a good one. Double your points in any round. Spin for the wheel of names for winners. So basically what that means is in a round, you can double your points. That includes a round you use your mulligan to double your points. So you could potentially get quadruple points using this. Now, how we do that, we'll close this. We're going to go to the wheel of names right here, and we're going to see who gets that. Oh, Ambassador, you have the double points. So remember, you can use that in any round you want, and you just have to tell me after your points are given to you that you want to use it, okay?
Okay, and I can only use it once, correct?
You can only use it once, yes.
Okay.
So you could potentially get quadruple points in a round if you use your mulligan to go up in time. So remember that.
Wait.
Okay. All right.
You get more points for the more time you spend?
No. Yeah, if you go up in time. So if it spends on 3 minutes and you go up to 4 minutes, you can double your points. If you, by using your mulligan.
When did this happen?
I think we've done a form of that every season since season 2 or like the end of last season. This season, though, what we've done since we have judges, it automatically doubles your score, so we don't spin a wheel twice. Basically, that was what happened last time. Is we doubled the spin for points, but now you get points. I automatically double whatever the judges give you.
Okay.
But you have to add at least 1 minute to your time. All right, guys. So we're going to see who goes first now. Looks like it's the Ambassador again.
Okay.
Doesn't feel fixed.
No, not at all. Not at all. I don't know why you would think it's fixed. Oh, wait, that's
like
you.
The same 8-year-old is spinning that wheel every time there.
Maybe. I don't know where the 8-year-old is, but they're here somewhere. All right, so basically, I guess I gotta remove your name off of here. That's how that works. Okay, so let's see here. We're gonna have Ambassador and Elihu dropped, so that's how we're gonna go. Ambassador Michael, then Mad, and then Elihu.
I'm sorry, who got the double points? My stream froze. Or
Ambassador.
Oh, okay. Congrats, dude.
Yeah,
all right.
Thank you.
So, let us go to the Wheel of Topics, and here we go. This is going to be your first topic. Hey, Deej, Fenrir, Fire. I see Captain Trek. I see Sleazy Bees. Let's see here. Who else we got? MB Geeks. We have. I saw. JJ's here. Who else is here? Saw a lot of people here actually earlier.
I don't think you can do that. Can you? Can you
positive
Jew? Like that's not.
Can I
cool.
what? Do what?
I don't think you can say that. Go Jew.
Then we got. I was just going past people I already said. That's why. Free range humans here. Abraham, Sleazy. Thank you for showing up. Wolverine. Yes, Sleazy B's in here. Guys, thank you very much. Do me a favor, go to the pinned tweet or pinned comment at the top of the comments there, and help me out by going over to Twitch. This is live over there also. I greatly appreciate you guys watching it there. All right, so here you go. This is the first topic. What movie or TV series would you like to see a continuation or spin-off of? What movie or TV series would you like to see a continuation of? We'll spin the wheel of time right now to see how long you guys have to talk about it. 3 minutes is the time it will be. We shall bring up the 3-minute Rumble timer. And Ambassador, would you like to use your mulligan?
No, I will take this question, actually.
All right. This question is 3 minutes, and your time starts now.
In terms of a I actually would go with a TV series I would like to see a continuation of. This is actually a TV series I currently am reviewing on my channel. It's called Babylon 5. I feel that there is a lot of story that is still left on the table that wasn't told in this series, both during this main run of the series and after the fact. I know that a lot of the main cast has passed on or has moved on to other things, but I think that they could potentially do like a Babylon 5 Next Generation type deal where they bring in a brand new cast of characters and continue the story that way. The reason I feel that Babylon 5 deserves a continuation is it was a very smart series. It was written very well by James Michael Straczynski. Obviously, I am kind of a fanboy, so I am a little bit biased, but in terms of just good, solid storytelling, character development, and story arc, I feel that there's still a strong enough of a fan base that Babylon 5 could have a second chance at life, either in syndication or streaming. And I think honestly, streaming would be the best place for it, potentially maybe on Netflix or, well, probably more likely Warner Brothers, if Warner Brothers would be interested in continuing the show. This is a world that I would love to see more of. I think that there's a lot more story that can potentially be told. And honestly, it feels like there was so much left that I want to see what happened in the years after the show ended. I want to see what happened maybe in the far distant future from particular scenes that were done in the season 4 finale called The Destruction of Falling Stars. There are several stories there that could potentially be told in a continuation of the series. And as a fan of sci-fi and someone who wants to see good content, Babylon 5 for me is definitely a place that could go. And if J. Michael Straczynski himself is willing to do it, or at least pass it off to someone that he trusts to continue the series, I say by all means, do it.
Keep going. You got to go for the full 3 minutes. That's the trick here.
Oh, okay. I don't know in terms of what a fitting title would be. Perhaps B5, the Interstellar Alliance, or something along those lines. But I love this show. I am a hardcore fan of it, and I want to see more.
All right. Yes. You must use the full amount of time that you're given. You got 24 from judge number 2. Let's see what judge number 1 and 3 give you.
That's a 24, not a 34.
24. You can't get 34 in a round unless you double your points.
I thought you said 34.
Oh, no. 24 is what they gave him. Judge number 3 gets 20, and so does judge number 2. So your total is 64 points.
Cool.
Good job for round number 1. And let's go down to Michael. Michael, you got 3 minutes on the clock. Would you like to use your mulligan?
No, I think I could talk about mine for 3 minutes.
Okay. And here you go. Time starts now.
I will tell you what series deserves a continuation / spinoff, and it's one that is still in current popularity. Babylon 5 has its fans, certainly, but they're getting on with newer properties and stuff like that. I'm a Babylon 5 fan myself. I still watch it on DVD from time to time, but I'll tell you the one thing that is still hot right now, that just ended, that will continue for a full audience, guys and girls, and that will be a Supernatural spinoff. You get away from Sam and Dean Winchester. and you tell an anthology series. This could be a maxi series of 8 episodes on Netflix. This could be a 26 episodes series with multiple parters within it by any competent writer. Key is the competent writer. We're going to have to sift to find one of these. But I'll tell you what, the title of the show is right in the song. It is Supernatural Wayward Sons. You go off with this, you expand the world. There have been an absolute army of side character hunters that have been presented within the show. You could tell anthology stories regarding any one of those, and they could be multi-parters too, to keep feeding this. Supernatural is a franchise that fed a role-playing game, a crossover with Scooby-Doo, a book series. It has continued on and on during its production and after its production. You get Jensen Ackles and maybe Jared Padalecki to even narrate several episodes, or the stars of each individual thing to narrate themselves. This has the potential to be a lock for an extremely wide audience, because I know an unbelievable amount of women who watch this show, and it is a guilty pleasure for a shitload of dudes. It is guys going out hunting monsters at night. How is that not cool in any way, shape, or form? You don't get hunting in Twilight, do you? That is garbage.
Well, not real hunting.
You get the hunters in there, and you've got yourself a show. This show is going to take off. I see this happening within the next 2 to 3 years. They've already tried a couple of different backdoor pilots, but it was clunky in the execution. I just say you start fresh, you launch from the beginning, you do your marketing campaign on every platform you can find, and I'm telling you right now that Supernatural Wayward Sons is something that's going to take off, and might even revitalize CW, because we know where they're going right now. And another 20 seconds for me to talk about Supernatural. Okay, Sam and Dean Winchester, likely 2 of the most relatable protagonists on TV in a long time, even. They have family issues, they have dad problems, they have mom problems, and they go to solve them throughout the adventures that they have. And this is the same sort of tack that can be taken with Wayward Sons.
Would you do something like that again, like happen. Would you do 2 main characters again? Or would you tighten it down to 1 main character?
With the idea behind an anthology series, I think you could keep it varied.
Okay, fair enough. Very good. Very good, very good. Someone thinks I'm a judge. Who thinks that you're a judge, Yvette? I have no clue. All right, let's see here. We're going to go to the panel. Let's see here. Judge 2 says 20. Judge 3 says 22. Judge 1 says 25. So 20 plus 22 plus 25 is a total of 67. Very good, very good. Hopefully Eli, who makes it back. He has lost this before because of his internet connection, so it'd be sad to have him lose it again. All right, so up next, Mr. Madmartigan, you have 3 minutes. Would you like to use your mulligan?
Actually, I had a question. It's not reboot, right? We can't do a reboot?
I would say you could use reboot in this. Let me double check the... let me see here. Let's go back up and see here. What movie or TV series would you like to see a continuation or spinoff of? I mean, if your argument's compelling, yeah, okay, that's fine. I mean, I'll accept it. So 3 minutes. Would you like to use your mulligan?
What does a mulligan do? I get double points?
If you add 1 minute to it, yes.
Yeah, add a minute.
Add a minute. Fair enough. We will add 4 minutes. You're using your mulligan now. Oops, let's not do that. Let's do this. There we go. 4 minutes is on the clock. Your mulligan is used, and your time starts now.
All right. So what I want to see is a reboot of a show called Jericho. Right? It was starring that Ehrlich kid that everybody wanted to like, but like we really couldn't get over like how weird his face looked. He was in Newton Boys. It was a good movie. Matthew McConaughey was in it as well. Anyway, so basically what Jericho was, it was a show about a little town in Kansas that was able... All right, so there was a terrorist attack across the country where multiple nuclear bombs went off in all these major cities, right? Jericho, where it was positioned, was able not to be affected by any of the fallout, right? So you have this little town, and there's the bigger story about who was behind the plot. But for the most part, what it was focused on, and what the reboot would really do is focus on the town itself, and not so much like the bigger story of like the who was behind the attack. More kind of like with The Walking Dead, right? Like they never explain how these zombies came to be. I mean, people ask about it, like it comes up and everything, but there's no definitive answer. It'd be a lot like that, because what's beautiful about Jericho is that you have this little town that's playing. So it plays into so many different areas, because you have neighboring towns, and now they're forced to rely on themselves and their neighbors. And there's a lot of conflict between the other towns. There's a salt mine. Salt is very important in a Armageddon type scenario, or a scenario where like you're just thrown back into the 1800s, 1700s, because you lost power, you lost communication, you're basically cut off from the world, because most of it's like mutated into not really, but you get what I'm saying. They're all dead, right? All your people are dead anyway. So you have the conflicts between the neighboring towns over supplies, over crops, over everything like that. And what was great about the show, and what this will highlight, is that while they are feuding between the towns, you also have the country as a whole in a bigger picture, in the macro, breaking up. People come to power, and now they're fighting over who's gonna try to put back the country, right? You also have a lot of things like that they touched on. They got canceled, and then they got brought back for a second season. But there was so much there, because you also have people that are migrating out of these danger areas from the nuclear bombs. And now, what do you do as a town? First, your town has to decide whether or not you're going to go with the law enforcement, with the sheriff, or if you're going to go, or whatever, the chief of police, or are you going to go with the mayor, right? Who are you going to go political, or are you going to go like for that defense type thing, because you're going to have to defend yourself as well? And now you have people that are migrating. How many people do you allow? Like, how many people do you let in your town? Do you give them the houses of the people that were gone when the attacks happened and haven't made it home? What do you do with these people? So you have all these different things that are happening at once, and it's all told through the prodigal son who returns, and he's been exchanged from his family for a long time. So you have a lot of that going on as well. Old high school girlfriends and all that stuff you can play into, but just that ability to play out so many different scenarios in just this little bubble of the country, while as a whole it is falling apart, and and there's conflict everywhere, both in the macro and the micro. And it's just a very captivating story if it's told correctly, which I doubt Hollywood could do at this point, and I don't trust them. I can't hear you, Chris. Have you been talking?
Yeah, no. Actually, I muted, and now I'm unmuted because I don't want to bother you guys while you're talking. What is it with these series and them being taking place in Kansas? Is Kansas like that much of a crazy place? I mean, I know we got one of the seven gates of hell, or whatever it is, or 6 gates of hell. I don't know.
That's the only show I've ever known to take place in Kansas.
Supernatural, Lawrence, Kansas.
Never watched it.
I'm just saying, no, there's that. There's several. I don't know.
Smallville.
Anyways, yeah, Smallville. Yeah, I mean, so, all right. So Judge 2 says 22. That's 44. And then 26 from Judge 3. That is 52. And Judge 1 says 27, which is 54. For a total of 150 points. Very good. Very good. Good use of your mulligan.
Thank you.
So we'll just do that. All right. Elihu, are you alive? Are you well? Are you going to make it?
Oh, no. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. That's great. Okay. Hopefully you got everything figured out.
I moved my table, so hopefully I got a stronger connection right now.
Okay. So do you know what the question is?
If you want to, what TV show would you like to see continuation of or remake
You
of?
do continuation, reboot, or let's see here. Make sure I go back and get you the correct question. Actually, I can't go up there. It is, what TV show or movie would you like to see continuation, reboot, or
Remake.
spin-off of? That's it. So something like that. All right. So you have 3 minutes on the board. Would you like to use your mulligan, or would you like to stay with 3 minutes?
I'll stick with 3 minutes because there's a possible one question that may come up.
Okay, fair enough. Your time starts now.
I was thinking about something that Yvette put in the chat called a TV show called Constantine. And I really like that show, but I got to say to myself, they already did a continuation. It's called Legends of Tomorrow. Because Constantine was actually a very good show. It was well done with supernatural, with magic. I forgot the guy's name who played him. But Constantine is not a show I actually want to remake or reboot. I actually want to bring back Torchwood. You guys remember Torchwood? Captain Jack, come on. 5-year season run. The spin-off from Doctor Who. If you are unaware of this, Torchwood is an anagram for Doctor Who itself. You had Captain Jack, the face of Bo, the guy who couldn't die. He had these little adventures, big adventures. He dealt with the Daleks, the Cybermen, the Weeping Angels. He dealt with them all the same enemies that the Doctor dealt with. But it was actually with class panache. It wasn't no Jodie Whittaker style Doctor Who. It was Jack Harkness himself, the womanizing, manipulative, trisexual hero that everybody loved.
You there? Uh-oh.
Wait, he's holding for everybody to laugh.
Rose, that was the best part. Oh my gosh. When Rose decided to...
Very interesting.
Oh no.
Elihu, we can't hear you.
The Constantine movie was so much better than the show. That should disqualify him anyways.
What?
I think...
Yep.
All right, keep talking.
Okay, sorry. I was... when the Queen of England told the Doctor, if you guys remember the Doctor Who episode, she pissed off the Queen of England, so that's when she started the organization Torchwood. When Captain Jack got introduced into Doctor
All right, Elihu, you're cutting in and out. We can't hear you. Yeah, and we lost him. All right. Well. Oh boy. Hell. Yeah, I was going to pause the timer, but he kind of cut in and out. So, Judge won 30 points. That was so funny. I don't know about that. We'll have to wait and see what happens there. Let's do this since he is in limbo, for lack of a better word. We're going to go ahead. Oops, wrong one. We're going to go ahead and show you guys your score right now. We will get to it here in just a minute. 20 pity points. All right, so right now, guys, once he gets back, if we can get him on, we will. Ambassador, you have 64. Michael, you have 67. And Mad, you have 150, and you have used your mulligan. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and spin to see what topic number 2 is. All right. Which MCU or DC character would make the perfect president? So we'll remove that one. We will go ahead and spin to see how long you guys have to talk about it. Two minutes is the time that has been selected. All right. Up. Now we have to. Oh, I forgot. Let's do this. Yeah, we got to make sure we know who's going first. It's my fault. All right, hold on just a second there, Elihu. All right, Mad, you're going to go first on this question, but wait just a second and think of what you're going to say, because Elihu?
Yes.
I'm going to give you 2 minutes since you only got about 1 minute fully in. You got 2 more minutes to talk about Torchwood, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Many people, especially gay men, loved an episode called Bad Wolf, which basically helped get Jack's career. If you guys don't remember Bad Wolf, he pulled the gun from his ass. He was naked, okay? This is what really basically launched his career. Torchwood, since he lost his brother on the second season, it actually dealt into his character even more. You thought you got a harsh bash, rugged guy. When he actually turned out he's actually sensitive and compassionate. He actually cares about people.
And he cut out again.
Are we just gonna, like, every time he comes back, he gets another minute?
No.
To finish the first question?
No. All right. Well, I'm going to talk to the judges while we do this. 2 minutes has been put on the board. We're going to go ahead and leave it at 2 minutes. So, talking about what MCU or DC character would make the best president.
Just to clarify, do you mean since you're using the Marvel Cinematic Universe, do you mean the DC?
I will go with Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Or the DC Cinematic Universe?
DC Cinematic Universe. Anything that's Marvel or DC.
Movie-wise.
Movie or comic, if you're into comics.
Why even do this? I mean, that's
I said the MCU, so that's but I meant Marvel more than anything. So
all right.
2 minutes, and your time starts now.
So I was thinking it was Cinematic Universe, which is where I went from on this question, but it's an easy answer. It's Nick Fury. Let me tell you why. The what makes a great leader is not what they are capable of doing, but it's their ability to identify and put people that are experts or people that are very, very good in different skill sets together and allow them to do what they do best. That's what Nick Fury does. Nick Fury builds the Avengers. He builds a team. He runs S.H.I.E.L.D. He is involved in politics because he's having to deal with the whole board and all these other people. So, like, the bureaucracy of the U.S. government is not new to him. It's something he has done over and over and over again through his time as S.H.I.E.L.D. And he also knows his limitations of what he can and cannot do, which is why he built the Avengers. That's what you need in a leader, is not someone who can come in with all the answers, but someone who can come in and identify the correct people for the correct positions and get the best out of them, only stepping in when they need to, as an overall architect behind the entire thing. That is what makes a great leader. You can bring in your Iron Man with all the tech and all the technology, but he is not going to be a good president. So what makes a good president is someone who can build their cabinet and also work with the other side of the party, whatever party. Nick Fury feels very Republican, let's be honest. He seems very conservative, right? He'd come in and work with the Democrats, and he would be able to do that. And I think through his ability to identify talent and utilize that talent to the best, even if they don't even know they're being used, is what would make him the best president, period. Also, he only has one eye. Sorry, I thought the clock was up.
Okay. All right. So let's wait for the judges' scores to come in. See what we've got. We got 18.
That's absurd.
23. And judge number 1 says Nick Fury, really? Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Come on, judge number one.
I feel like I laid out that case pretty damn
22.
well.
You got
Is he
a total
judging me
of
on my
one.
choice of person or my argument or my defense of Nick Fury?
I don't know. You got 63 points total on that turn, so you're up to 213. And we're going to talk to Elihu and probably just get him with LDG and see what else could be done about his internet issues, because they're really something strange. So we're going to go ahead and leave him off for the rest of this one. So it's just going to be the three of you guys. And yeah, okay. So you're up to 213, Mad. All right. Ambassador.
Yes, sir.
All right, you got 2 minutes. Would you like to use your mulligan?
As a matter of fact, I would. Yes. I want to double my time.
Go? Double your time. So you want to go up to 4 minutes? 4 minutes is on the board. Your mulligan is being used. Remember, this is double points. You do have the other one that's double. In this case, you could use it this time. But your time starts now.
Okay, for my choice for who would be the best president, I'm actually going to dip into the DC universe, although I'm a Marvel fan. I think the best choice would be Bruce Wayne, aka Batman. And here are my reasons as to why. He has trained his body and his mind to be at the peak of physical perfection. Not only that, he is an industrialist. He runs Wayne Enterprises, which has been a industry that has been in existence since his great-grandfather, I believe. And under his leadership of Wayne Enterprises, the company has flourished. It has soared. He has become almost the unofficial mayor or governor of Gotham City. Not to mention, if you consider the fact that he is a master detective, he is very good with tech. Not to mention, he also has the ability to outsource projects to people that would be able to fill the role that he doesn't know how to do. I mean, look at the people that have worked for him, in particular, Lucius Fox. Lucius Fox himself would be, I think, a very good vice president. So can we just say Wayne Fox for vice president of the United States? If you look at his ability to team build, he has trained numerous proteges. You've got the first Robin, Dick Grayson, who turned into Nightwing. You've got Tim Drake, who unfortunately died. And then you've got his son, Damian Wayne, who also is a Robin. You've got Barbara Gordon, who is another protege of his. Bruce Wayne knows how to identify talented people and put them in the right places and equip them to do the best job that they can. Also, if you look at his role as a member of the Justice League, he is the only non-powered member of that group. Now, I grant that Cyborg does not have any actual superpowers either, but he is cybernetically enhanced. But in terms of Bruce as a member of the Justice League, he is almost like the moral compass of the entire group. Regardless of the iteration of the team, he is often looked to as a moral and an ethical guide, not to mention as a leader in general. He has been at the head of just about every iteration of the Justice League, which shows that he has the trustworthy nature to be a good president. And just in general, if you're worried about a president that can hold his own, you don't have to worry about him being kidnapped, attacked, or assaulted. He can handle himself. He almost doesn't need a Secret Service at this point, although he would probably take it anyhow. Not to mention, with his technological abilities, both as the Batman and as Bruce Wayne, he could probably help the United States leapfrog way ahead of just about every other country on the face of the planet in terms of technological advancement. Bruce Wayne, quite frankly, is, I think, very qualified for the head of President of the United States. Not to mention, can we just say, wouldn't it be kind of cool to see the bat signal on top of the White House, or maybe even the Pentagon? And I think right there as well, he could also help the United States military in terms of both offensive and defensive advancement. as well, and bringing in the right people to do the right job. And that's why I say, who is he? He is Batman, and he is my choice for president of the United States.
I am shocked. I get to respond. I can respond, right?
Yeah, hold on. I'll give you your 30-second rebuttal time.
Thank you. Yes.
Go.
Holy shit, Batman. You literally just like made him out to be this guy who takes over everything. Like, oh, he brings in the tech. He can do this with the tech, like, and take over the... Like, no, that's not how the president works. First of all, we don't want a dude dressing up like a bat going out at night as president. Are you crazy? He has some serious mental, like, deficiencies going on with him. He dresses up like a bat. I mean, my God. Like, no, that's not, no. He doesn't get to go in to the office and just run everything the way he wants to. Like, well, I don't know if you... And he's going to let everybody know that he's Batman with the bat signal on the thing? Oh.
All right. So this time you got 25 for a total of 50, 20 for a total of 40. And last but not least, judge number 1 says 24 for 48.
So with the dude dressed up like a bat being president.
All right. So, Ambassador, you have a total of 138 right now for this round. Would you like to double that again?
No, I'll hold on to it.
You'll hold on to the double. Very good. So you get a total of... So you're up to 202 points right there now.
Okay.
All right.
Hold on, real quick. Bruce Wayne can't even realize that the things that he does with his giant... industrial.
By the way, Mad, you've got a total of 30 points for your rebuttal added on.
Oh, thank you. Listen, but the thing is about Bruce Wayne, he doesn't even realize like he has this giant like corporation that causes so many of the issues with.
You're about ready to lose the 30 points for going well over the 30 seconds of your rebuttal time.
But this is a good point. Like, he doesn't realize what he does Monday through Friday during the day is the exact reason why he has to spend the weekends fighting crime.
You're not wrong. All right. So, Michael, you have 2 minutes on timer. Would you like to use your mulligan?
I would, actually.
How much time do you want to add on to it?
Let's add 2 minutes to this.
2 minutes, so you've got a 4 minutes also?
This response and my answer deserves all of the explanation and it can get.
You can go up to 5 minutes if you'd like.
4 solid.
4 solid. Very good. 4 minutes, and your time starts now.
My candidate for United States president who would just take the job over and do it right and do it well. He is also an industrialist. He is also a tactical genius. He is also a detective. He is also a heck of a scientist. He's also second in line to be Sorcerer Supreme, and his name is Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom will replace every judicial official with Doombots that he can telepresence himself into at any time he wants to. He can be anywhere in the country he needs to be. Second in line for Sorcerer Supreme, there are interdimensional threats that Dr. Doom will be able to handle, not just domestic planetary events. Dr. Doom has it right, and I'll tell you why. Latveria itself, the citizens of Latveria love Dr. Doom. He provides for them, he takes care of them, they work, they are paid, they have healthy, happy lives, and they have no word of complaint, not out of fear of Victor Von Doom, but respect. Victor Von Doom is constantly being foiled by the inane actions of the Fantastic Four, who have no concept of what it takes to actually handle running a country. Alright? Doom's done it on the platform in Marvel Comics for decades at this point. He already has made bids to take over the world. He ought to. They ought to let him. Dr. Doom is the man, the myth, the legend. In better tech than Iron Man has, in almost as much power and sorcery as Stephen Strange has, more tactical ability than Batman and Nick Cage combined. And he has both of his eyes. All right? The man took a scarring event in his youthful college career and turned it into a lifetime of dedication and purpose to make things better around him. He saw the breaks in the system, and he knew how to fix those breaks, and he did it in his country. We should let him do it everywhere. All right? Dr. Doom for United States President, you tell me anybody that could legitimately run against Dr. Doom. I'm waiting. I don't hear it. All right, that's what I thought. Anyways, and come on, steel, shiny armor standing up there behind that podium. That podium wouldn't need bulletproof glass. The green cloak billowing in the wind as he gives his address. Citizens, thank you for coming to your senses. Thank you for electing me, your leader. I will lead this nation into an age of prosperity it has never seen before. I will be there when you need me. I will protect you when you need protecting. This presidency would be the single best of all time. Now, he might change the rules and it would end up being the longest presidency of all time because he might get the rules changed to be, El Presidente for life. And with his mystical capabilities, that might be a very long life indeed. But with the prosperity you see within the decades of Latveria, who are we to argue with that majesty? Who are we to argue with the capabilities that Dr. Doom is able to effect upon the United States? We're building Ford aircraft carriers. He's a flying, walking, magical aircraft carrier. And every single one of his Doombots can be outfitted to be the same thing. We'd never have to worry about national defense. He's already built it. We don't have a budget that has to go to that. So guess what it goes to? Infrastructure. Yeah, Dr. Doom builds bridges and roads. All right? People seem to get on the whole idea, oh, he's a mad dictator. Look at his people. Are his people suffering? Are his people angry? Are his people scared? No. Let it happen, folks. Dr. Doom for U.S. President. So say we motherfucking all. All right?
Well then, how about that? Oh, wow. Dr. Doom for president, huh?
Michael, I think you made just as good of a case for Dr. Doom as I did for Bruce Wayne. Right on.
I made better, and we all know it.
I will say just as good. We both had equally good arguments.
Yeah, neither one of them has the mental stability of that office. Yep.
Oh, and you think Nick Cage does? The constantly paranoid guy.
I think you mean Nick Fury. Nick Fury.
It's
not
not.
Nick Cage.
It's not paranoia if it turns out to be true.
Same with Dr. Doom. People are always trying to invade Latveria.
Dr. Doom is maybe 3 levels above Batman on the sanity. He dresses up like a bat.
Look at S.H.I.E.L.D. It's got the Triskelion. It's got a couple of helicarriers. Those are the only safe spaces Nick Fury can provide.
Providing jobs.
All right.
He's a job maker.
Okay.
Well, Doom doesn't have to provide jobs.
If you want to talk about providing jobs, need I say Wayne Enterprises? Just saying.
Nobody has to provide jobs. That's the point. Doombots are doing everything. Everybody can pursue their personal, fortunes in any way they deem fit. Not just have to fill a building somewhere working in a cubicle all day.
Okay. So, Michael, you got 152 total. Judge number 2 gave you 28. Judge number 3 gave you 18. And judge number 1 gave you 30. So you got a total
Judge 3, the fix is in. I see this.
All right. So 152 is what you get plus your 67. And that gives you a total right now of 219. So basically, we'll show the score right now. This is what we're at. Again, Elihu, we will hopefully get you on next time. Guys, thank you, everybody that's in the chat. Please check us out over on Twitch. Also, stay in the YouTube and go over to Twitch. Type it up, chat it up over there too, because that helps me try to get affiliated over there. Now, current scores: Ambassador, you have 202. Michael, you have 219. And Mad, you have 243. So we're going to go to our final round. In this final round, you will not see your scores. Judges, you will go over to the judges room, the judges chat in Twitter, and you will put your scores over there. At the end of this round is when you'll find out what the final scores are. So that means, Ambassador, since you did not use your double, if you use your double now, you will not know how many points you're getting. So just remember that, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So
we'll know he's getting
Michael,
double, though.
Well, he knows he's getting double, but he may only get like double of 3 points. He doesn't know. That's the thing. So there's no strategy to it. He could have used it before now and had some idea of where he was at. Okay. Michael, since you are the last person who has not gone first, you're going to go first this round. This is going to be the last topic. Could video game movies be the next craze now that comic book movies have shown staying power?
I'm just glad it wasn't that Jurassic Park question that we made you take off, because it is cinematic. Like, cinematically shot means it was shot for a motion
arguing
picture.
No? Who's arguing no
movie
on that one?
Yeah.
Who knows?
It's cinematically
You
shot.
never know. No. Is it cinematically one of the best pictures ever done? That's basically.
Is it shot more like a motion picture than other motion pictures?
Have you watched it? All right.
I know
Anyways,
the definition of cinematically.
1 minute. 1 minute, and again, the topic is: could video game movies be the next craze now that comic book movies have shown staying power? 1 minute.
And I don't have any options to increase that time at all right now anymore.
No, you do not. It is 1 minute now. That is all you will have, and your 1 minute will start right now.
I don't believe they will, and frankly, nor do I think they should. In spite of the success of certain cinematic outings like Mortal Kombat or Resident Evil, there's always a dozen more Mortal Kombat Annihilation, Super Mario Bros., Street Fighters, and Double Dragons out there. Yeah, I forgot about Double Dragon, didn't you? But there's another issue turning video game franchises into the next blockbuster, and that's disassociation. When you're playing a video game, particularly a modern one, you are the star of an already cinematically presented story. It's player determination makes that story move forward, and seeing the interpretation of that kind of story told through the lens of Hollywood would not only see it fundamentally altered for a wider audience, but it would be watered down, losing the message of the original game in most cases. And it would lose fans doing that. We've already seen this process happen with like the MCU and Star Wars franchises, and with current crop of executives in the Hollywood bubble, we'd see no change to that operation. Instead of rushing any title out, I am of the opinion that we wait for the inevitable paradigm shift back to good storytelling that will make producers money again and keep fans coming back for more. We do not need another Super Mario Bros. 2 cash grab. We don't need a Mortal Kombat Annihilation cash grab. We need Mortal Kombat as it was presented and Resident Evil 1.
Okay. Very good. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to get these scores up really quick here. Give me a second. While we're doing that, Mad, you got 1 minute on the board. Hey, Anzo, what's going on? Thank you very much for being here. 1 minute, and your time starts now.
Well, to begin with, we don't know if the comic book, like, it all goes in cycles. Look at the Western. The Western was big for how long before it finally, like, fizzled out, and now we get them every once in a while. The comic book movie craze, it's not definitely here to stay. However, like, the video game movies that we have had are great, like Double Dragon, like, nobody forgot Double Dragon. Street Fighter, but for the wrong reasons.
Exactly.
The thing about the video game movies, right? You can use the concept without watering down the story, or without you're having a wider audience if you can bring it to the cinema, and by doing so, you're going to open up a whole new world. And there are fantastic stories being told, but it's an entirely different experience, like you were mentioning, from playing the game and watching it. Not everybody likes to play video games, but being able to present that does offer opportunities. But no, it's not going anywhere. Double Dragon.
All right.
Me and Matt for co-president.
Every Resident Evil movie.
Interesting. All right, judges over there in the Twitter chat, please put your scores. And we'll get that up really quick here. And Ambassador, 1 minute.
Okay.
And your time starts now. Oh, go ahead.
I just want to say I wanted to use my double, if I'm still able to.
Okay. Yeah,
okay.
Well, no, it's double points. Since you already did your,
that's what I meant.
So just double points, flat double points. Yeah. Okay, very good. Fine. Time starts now.
Honestly, I have to agree with my fellow panelists. I don't think video game movies are going to be the next big craze. If you compare video game movies compared to comic book movies to varying degrees throughout from the 70s up until present time, to varying degrees have had staying power. They have been entertaining. They have been well received. Video game movies, by and large, except for maybe 1 or 2 bright spots, have been complete and utter disasters. And just to bring up something I discussed earlier, the 1995 Mortal Kombat is far superior to the 2021 Mortal Kombat. So no, I do not think that video game movies are going to be the next big thing. To be perfectly candid, I'm not sure what the next big thing is going to be, but you've got too much of a spotty history of video game movies, not to mention there are very few video game properties, either old or modern, that have the capability to tell a compelling story in cinematic form.
All right, so let's wait for the judges to up their score for you, and I will double it as they're doing that. And let's see here.
He dresses up like a bat and goes out at night.
And then everybody would know he was fucking Batman if he was president.
No.
Dr. Doom has no secret identity to worry about.
Like, would he just be Batman as president? By the way, that would actually probably like make sense because he's cuckoo bananas. Like he would just be dressed like a bat in the Oval. I'm just killing time because Chris ain't, saying anything. But dressed like a bat.
Change the curtains from gold or red to black. Yeah, he turned the Oval Office into a bat cave.
A lot of yellow going on in the Oval Office.
And I'm not saying that as a positive.
Well, can you imagine what the White House is going to look like with Doom in charge? Although Dr. Doom does have good design aesthetic. I mean, have you looked at Doom Castle? That is a nice pad.
You're making my argument for me, and I love you for it.
But I will say, I think Wayne Manor is just as nice as Doom Castle, but they're two completely architectural and aesthetic designs. One's a castle, one's a mansion, although a mansion is just a modern adaptation on a castle. So
Wayne Manor, if you want to go drink in the dark by yourself in an empty giant fucking house, it's perfect. Oh, my parents were killed. I got dressed like a bat now. I'm a bat.
A mansion is a less impressive palace, and a palace is an unprotected castle.
All right. Okay, guys, we got the totals up.
I probably lost, and that's okay.
And it was close. No,
I can still be Batman.
Ambassador, congratulations. She got 336. But
are you kidding me?
The fact that it was that close. The fact that it was that close, guys, and you had 2 doubles that you got. Mad, you got 317. Very, very, very close. And he thinks the ginger cabal struck again.
That double point shit really
that is
makes it
the nature of the game. The wild card wheel is exactly that. It's a wild card. And Michael, you got 301. And Elihu got 20 sympathy points from each judge on the first run, so he got 60.
Hey.
All right. So here it is. Since I don't do this, since I'm not the one that comes up with this, it is now time to learn who the judges are.
And for the
who would you like to see first, guys?
I have a problem with.
Who would you like to see first? Judge number 1, 2, or 3? Let's see, chat.
Just bring them up.
Who do you want to see first? Judge number 1, 2, or 3?
I'm good with whatever.
Guys. You good with whatever?
Thank you, give that. And MB Geek, if you're still in here, you put your money on the right horse.
All right. Judge number 1. Tell us who you are.
Wow.
He's
He was
in
scoring us
here.
and he can't even unmute his mic.
I knew it! I knew it! I
Am I
knew
even
it!
being heard, or am I muted right now? There we go.
Yeah, no, we can hear you now.
How's it going?
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah,
you.
we can hear you.
Yes, I'm sorry. You know, really, Nick Fury? Really?
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't take off points because you're a pick, but come on, Nick Fury, the most vulnerable one out of them all. Like even Batman, I put money on staying, you know, in the full term before getting assassinated. Like seriously,
What are you talking
What?
about?
Dude,
What do you
the
think
guy's got
the
no
president does
superpowers.
with
He's just an
country?
average Joe. I mean, seriously, nobody. I mean,
And
Honest
as
to
far
God,
as no
no.
other powers in the Justice League, there's Green
hey,
Arrow,
hey,
there's Hellcat.
even Batman, I thought was a weak call, but at least he beats Nick Fury.
Hey guys, since 1776, all of our presidents have been normal motherfucking dudes. Not that many of them been killed.
Exactly, and look where we're at now.
Not that
Maybe
many.
It's time for change.
That's the endorsement.
You know, small time for change, maybe. You know,
Matt,
Sheesh.
I have,
I
I'll
who
have you
I
know
won.
that Nick Fury is the best one I thought of all those, but that's besides the point. My say on this has no more. My say means nothing on this show anymore. So,
I mean, I picked the one guy that actually has experience in politics.
You mean Dr. Doom?
oh,
Yeah,
David,
exactly.
Thank you.
Wait, wait,
I
wait,
appreciate
wait,
your
wait.
support.
Everybody-
Oh,
Everybody, hey, everybody! David said that Nick Fury is too much of a wild card, and Doctor
What are you
Doom and
talking-
Batman aren't.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay.
Dr. Doom
Okay.
isn't. Not not with respect to Latveria,
Yeah, but
the
this
country
is the
he
United
already
States.
runs.
All right,
He can
judge
run a
number
country. He's been
2.
doing it forever.
Judge number 2. I am the law. Anyways, Judge number 2, tell us who you are.
I am the law.
Ah, yeah. There we go, Mr. JJ. How you doing?
What's up, guys? How y'all?
And
A little salty. Little salty.
Well, come on. Whoever brought that shit out, I only got one thing to say about the whole show. Chris knows when I come in as a judge or a wild card, I'm picky on the topics. I listen to every word you guys say, but what about the fucking gun out somebody's ass? What the fuck was that?
That
Oh
was
my
a lie,
god.
dude.
Oh. Yeah, you're lucky you're gone. Oh my god. That was the only thing that got me. You know, I like what everybody had to say, but that gun out the ass thing, no. He'd have got 10 points on that from me.
last but not least, and I'm sure we'll get a press conference from Matt about this. Your judge number 3
I might join him.
is
No, hold on.
I knew it.
No,
Wait.
I knew
you
it.
gave me 18 points.
Right?
I'm not one of them. To be honest, I want to give none of you points for those presidential picks. What the hell, man? Those
What
people.
are you talking about? So you're the one that gave Michael like 0 points for that? He had the best one. I got 30
And the
points
best
right off the
pitch,
bat.
it's all
Man,
about
Bucky.
presentation, and it was
Totally
awesome.
sold me.
I
Totally
what?
sold me.
You still have to pick someone who's not freaking crazy. Those were all.
He's not
furious.
crazy.
What are you talking about? All the last 10 presidents were crazy.
And that's what you guys are.
Doom's not crazy, he's totalitarian. There's a difference.
I made a strong defense of why Nick Fury would be the best.
Why do you sound like a fucking robot?
You know,
Yeah,
I
right,
feel
I
like
was
none
gonna
of you picked
Okay.
like Wonder Woman or
Sorry, I was muted.
Black Widow. Both of those ladies would have made way better presidents than any of those.
I'm
dudes.
not supposed to pick people
I mean-
you agree with. I'm supposed to make an argument that you like.
Yeah, you're not supposed to judge.
completely
You're not supposed
valid.
to judge on the pick.
Oh,
I mean,
he's
Did Mad leave?
yeah. I mean,
no. I think he's
That was a-
resetting.
Okay.
I'm with
Yeah,
you, Michael.
he's
You should have gotten
resetting.
like triple, quadruple points for that. That was like great.
Well,
Just for
I
the
just-
passion and the delivery.
Yeah, exactly.
Was that the 1 minute? Hey, was that the 1 minute question?
No,
No,
that
1
No,
minute
that
was
was the
the
second question.
That was
here we
the-
go.
Oh, okay. Because Michael,
movies.
I'm gonna tell you right now, my friend. All right, that last question, you had a minute to play with. Your delivery was excellent.
I
Yeah.
wrote the script.
The fact that your lips didn't trip on your tongue on that last question, I was so impressed.
I actually scripted several of the answers out. I didn't get time to do them all, and regrettably, the first 2 questions were ones that I hadn't gotten to. I had scripted answers for all of these because I wrote them out and was ready to go. I did my research. I was ready.
That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. But then again, I know like Deej, for instance. Deej comes in just whatever. I mean, some people come in full BS.
Dr. Doom was off the top of my head.
Deej would come in and fully wreck a topic for real.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. Thank you very much, all of you guys. Congratulations to you, Ambassador. You will return for the Tournament of Champions. You will also receive the coveted Rumble Championship certificate, which we're behind. Yvette needs hers. Deej needs his, and so does Ostinator got his. Who else is it? Is this the fourth one?
Me.
Oh yeah, and JJ needs his. So that's 4 that Mr. LDG needs to get to.
I truly am with a rarefied group, and I am very proud to say that.
Oh, look at the time. I'm sorry. Let's feel like it's
real quick. My mic was messing up. I didn't get to respond to the whole. Why didn't you click Black Widow? She's a woman. Like I don't know why. Like
you sound like a fucking Cylon on
you would have got double
acid.
points from Danny Lion if you did. I bet.
I wouldn't give anybody. I gotta be super impressed to give someone all the points.
Mad,
how were the
Maria Hill?
How would you like that?
Hang on, guys. LDG, hang on.
For president,
Mad, your cut is coming in clear, but it sounds like you're double. You say something, but like a half a second later, you say something again. There you go.
Say it again.
There you go.
All right.
You have a Mac?
No. I for some reason the voice mod microphone bullshit keeps messing up after I use it for a little bit. I don't know.
Could be
LDG. You should have helped me fix my internet. Been asking you for 4 months.
You know where to find me. What? You know where to find me? Oh my god! All right, sure thing.
All right, guys. We're gonna go around one time and have all you guys tell everybody where you can be found and the stuff you're up to. We will start with let's start with LDG. LDG, go ahead and tell everybody about yourself and where you can be found.
I'm trying to set up my whatchamacallit here, and it's all good. All right, guys. LDG of Geeks Enjoy. That's right, LDG of Geeks Enjoy. Also, Geeks Enjoy IT. Just in case you have computer issues, I'm available anytime with an open door policy.
What's your link your shit?
In my backstage. All you have to do is pop in. I'll be able to help you out, have some fun. Also, back. That's right. The waiting room. The stream between the streams. The place to hang out when nobody else is streaming. A chill place for nerds, geeks, and gamers. I let you know also your YouTube guide. Your TV guide for YouTube. Let you know who's streaming, who's going to stream, who has streamed. And in between then, we have a little bit of fun. Not to mention Saturday on Geeks Enjoy Nerdrotica. Late night nerdgasm. We've been having a blast this Saturday. Hope to do the same. 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday night. Late night nerdgasm. Thank you.
Ah, yes. Let's go over to Mr. JJ. JJ, tell everybody about yourself and where you can be found.
What's going on, everybody? It's just JJ. You can find me on a few places. Sunday, you can find me at 8:30 Eastern for the Bad Batch Roundtable. We got 4 episodes left, so come by and check those out. The show's been doing real good. And I appreciate everybody that's watched. No longer on Sunday night. I'll get to that in a moment. Wait a minute. I think we talked about this yesterday. Are we keeping Jackbox on Sunday, Chris?
I think we are. I don't know if it'll be every week, but it will be on Sundays. We will be doing some Sundays.
Still alternate from Name That Tune?
Possibly. I don't know. We're still discussing it fully, but yes,
okay,
I know that on Sunday we'll be doing Jackbox over on Hanstar's channel.
Okay, all right, yeah, that's where you can find me also. Monday night on my channel, I do usually a weekly live stream called Randomness at its Finest. I'll be doing episode 53. This show's been going for a year now. I can't believe it. I can't believe that many people would want to listen to bullshit that long. But thank you for everyone that's come by. Thank you for everybody that subscribed. Tuesday nights over on Big Afford Entertainment and Chaos Central, we do the Chaos List. And quite possibly later on that night at 11 p.m. Eastern on Hanstar's channel will be Name That Tune. His schedule changed, so the show date has changed, but still at the same time, 11 p.m. Eastern. Wednesdays, I usually do a weekly live stream now called random movie review. I had to push it back. We're doing it Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern. And then on Thursday, sometimes you'll find me right here, either as a contestant or as a combatant, as I like to say, or I come in and change things up as a judge or a wild card. Thank you, Chris. Thanks for having me on here. Guys, good job. Elihu, you got lucky. But anyway, great job, guys. And Ambassador, I'll see you soon.
Ooh,
why did that sound like a threat?
Hey,
explain it, Chris.
He likes intimidation, and he is he's in the Tournament of Champions, so he will be seeing him. That's for sure.
That's what he means.
I'm just confident right now. That's all.
Yeah.
No threats, no promises, just confidence.
Allie, Miss Dandelion Fluff, tell everybody about yourself really quick.
Dandelion Fluff. I mostly lurk in chats. Occasionally go on a stream. That's about it.
Yeah.
All right. Very good.
Also, she's a big fan of street spots that you can find on my channel.
I am a big fan of street spots.
She is, as everyone should be. That's a very fun show you got going on over there. Let's go to Michael T in third place today. Michael T, tell everybody about yourself and where you can be found.
I still maintain my moral victory. I am Michael T of High Desert Comics. You can find me here on the YouTubes or at High Desert Comics with an X on Twitter. You can catch me on my Monday morning marathon taking place every Monday morning. That starts at midnight Mountain Time. Yeah, Mountain's a thing. And you can find me across a whole bunch of other channels, including this one, including Hanstars, Red Valkyrie, a whole bunch of others. Yeah, come see me. Say hi.
Awesome. Mr. Madmartigan of Mad Barber Entertainment, tell me about yourself and what you're up to and what you can be doing.
First I think after Vasily Lomachenko beat Masayoshi Nakatana, I think it proves that really that he's back at 100%. And once Teofimo is done with his I got COVID, I can't fight, push it back. He's gonna be an entirely different fight once we get that rematch set up. I don't even think it's gonna happen. I think Teofimo is gonna run up to and change division. You know, he's like, gonna be too big or whatever he sounds like. Anyways, I also have a channel. We do things there.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, guys, check him out. Check out Street Smarts.
Things and stuff.
Yes, stuff and things. But make sure you check out him and Mad Barber Entertainment.
Some things never change.
Nope, they don't.
Nor should they.
Like
dressing up like a bat.
But not least, the man who won today, your champion of this week, the Rumble.
Quick. Did everybody notice that he has to come up with some BS like, spin the wheel, you get double points, and all this other crazy nonsense to keep me out of the Tournament of Champions?
I say more wheels. There's not enough wheels in this show anymore.
There's too many.
I actually agree with that. I agree with that.
Game.
There's not enough wheels.
Hey, Chris,
I want wheels. We want
Martigan.
Each person should get their own power up.
I'm just Martin.
Are you hearing that, Chris? Sound familiar?
Well, we might do that.
All right.
Your mic's working. Nobody's listening.
I understand that. That's why I'm just letting them talk. Martigan, you're one of the main reasons the new rules exist. Chris is taking himself completely out of the equation. That's why the judges now.
Yep.
That's why
making the game better.
That way, no wheels involved. It's just the judges and what they think.
There is a wheel involved. He got double points, thus he won the game.
You know what I mean? There ain't no wheel of point. There ain't no wheel of points.
No, Chris is the guy who's playing poker, and he's like, "Okay, guys, threes, aces, jokers,
yeah, like 9 wild cards. What the hell?
Yeah,
he's mad.
There's one wild card, people.
That is such an unfair
Go on, Ambassador.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry.
Yeah, I do. All right, go ahead, Ambassador.
Martigan, would you like some cheese for that wine? Or maybe you should. Maybe you should get off the internet for a little while. Go find yourself a girl. Maybe go find yourself a guy, and I don't know. Maybe get laid. Maybe it won't be quite so bitchy.
Wow, I'm gonna have to impersonate.
Hey, you better hope I'm listening in the next room. He will come out here.
Ambassador, lethal force is not authorized.
Just about the whole double point shit, Chris.
I'm gonna imitate Darius Munchausen real quick. Woo! Damn, son.
Yeah, that's a little bit too much salt for my taste. I gotta take my medication.
Well, Matt, I'll have you on the next time, and we'll discuss everybody getting a power up. Matt, you're gonna make it up there. You know you are. I mean, I gotta have you there because I honestly gotta say you were one of the best contestants I have on this show, and you know it. So I bring you back every time.
But really,
even
we
though
should
you're
let Ambassador finish saying what he's got to say about his channel. Jeepers.
Go ahead, Ambassador.
About me.
Okay. It's okay. I'll just let the bad one whine a little bit, and I'll go get him some cheese, maybe some nice Limburger, or maybe a nice brie. You know, like Brie Larson. Anybody triggered yet? Anybody triggered? Anybody?
No.
Anyway, you can find me on my channel.
Shit.
Anyway, you can find me on my channel, The Ambassador Wing. I talk pop culture, modern, retro. I do live streams. I do reviews. If it's geeky, if it's nerdy, if it's fun, I break it down. I discuss it. I will be live tomorrow evening, 5:30 Central Time, back with the Council of Ones as we continue our review of Babylon 5 Season 4. And then this Sunday night, I'll be back with their ambassadorial editorial. We're going to be doing a discussion on trailers, because there have been some really excellent trailers that have dropped in the last few days. Today in particular, with the drop of the brand new Dune trailer, which made me want to cry because it was so beautiful, and because I am a huge Dune fan. We'll also be doing a breakdown. Yeah. We're going to be doing a discussion on the trailer for Star Wars Visions and for Marvel's What If. And if we have a little extra time, I don't know, I'll toss another topic in there. So anyway, hope to see you all there. I do want to specify that particular stream will be on my Twitch channel, also called The Ambassadorial Wing. So I will be dropping links on social media, and of course, with my streams, the link will be in the chat. Come on in, have yourself a good time, grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a few other things if you want to, and join the discussion. So, and make sure you smash the likes, make sure you hit the reminders, and do all the things that everybody does on YouTube, and let's have some fun. And Darian Wagner, yes, I see you, and you can go sit on a Rusty Railroad Spike.
Oh,
the pointy end.
That sounds fun.
Well.
Wow.
All right, guys. Hold on just a sec. Hold on.
Later, Darren. Love you, man. Peace.
Round 1.
Fight.
I gotta say,
sorry,
I really
guys.
I like the choice of Jericho for a show to reboot.
There he is. He's back now. Okay.
Hi, Ethan.
Oh yeah, thank you. I was really proud of that one. I thought it.
All right, guys.
I thought it would make
so
sense.
It was a good pick, seriously. Yeah.
With that said, guys, make sure, guys, you check all of these people out. Make sure you check me out here on the Real Review 3000 over on Chaos Central. Check my Twitch out over on Twitch. It's the Real Review 3000 also. On Odyssey, we're over there. We're everywhere. And guys, thank you very much for being here tonight. I greatly appreciate it. Congratulations, Ambassador. And sorry, Elihu, we'll get you on again and try again. LDG, get his stuff figured out, man. That's crazy.
He has a Mac. I can only do so much with the Mac, okay?
That's
I'm not a
true.
miracle worker, okay? But my ass is only so deep.
He is not.
Okay?
He is not the Jesus of the internet. He's just a dude.
I told him. Yeah, I might have been the lawnmower man, okay? But even I stay away from Macs. But I told him to stand. Get to the nearest corner of the room, stand on a chair, and don't move. You know what I mean? Got that hotel
guys.
internet.
Well, with that said, thank you all and have a good night, everybody.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Take care, all.
Please remember to like, subscribe, and never forget to ring that bell.
Follow Chris Knight and The Real Review 3000 on these platforms. For email and Patreon, see the description box below. To reach the Ego, use the Twitter handle @TheEgo5150. We would like to thank the generous members of The Real Review 3000. Those members are Jesse Ritchie, JJ, aka SithLord3827, Lady Tariel, Yvette, Abraham Morales, and Anzo of Bigger Ford Entertainment. Thank you for your support and donations that help us at The Real Review 3000 bring you, the viewer, better content. For more information on how to become a member, click the join button below.